Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our coffee and tea evening. I know it's been a minute. I don't want to say we've fallen off the grid, but there was just a lot going on. We've had some different opportunities present themselves. We've been doing a lot of things. So I'm just happy to be back. I'm happy to be back in the saddle again, I guess is what people would say. But we back in the groove. So thank you so much for joining us. I couldn't say you're out there. Hey, let me know where you are, where you're watching from. Tonight's episode is going to be super fun. We're going to have some really good laughs because the episode title in itself is Snap, Crackle, and Pop. And no, we're not talking about Rice Krispies. This is not a baking episode. We literally will be talking about all the things that happen to our bodies when we get to a certain age. I say it starts happening at 35. Some people say it starts happening when you turn 40. However, it's somewhere in there. And of course, I'm not going to be doing this alone. I'm going to be joined by some really good friends of mine. One is one half of the dynamic duo that is Two Fat Guys podcast. You guys have seen me on a number of shows. They are more than friends, they are family. And the other person is the moderator of the group, who is quick to put all of us in timeout whenever we have a good time or too much of a good time. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to welcome Kevin and Viva Gross to the stage today. Hey, y'all. Really? That's what I get. It's just the way for real.
Now,
For now.
what's going on? What's going on?
That's a terrible situation. Y'all supposed to
Ha
do better
ha
than
ha
that
ha.
today. No,
Thank
hi,
you,
he hell. Um,
thank you for having us again.
Thank you for joining us. This should be a really good conversation. I think that you guys are up there with me. So, Kevin, how old are you?
For
You over the midway point, right? But just not
yes, yes, I am over. I am closer to 50 than closer to 40.
well. I mean that does put you and I in similar boats, though I'm at the midway point.
Yeah,
Um,
no, honestly, I'm proud. I will be 47 in October. So
really?
yes,
And what year did you graduate?
97.
Okay.
I was held back in third grade, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh,
Uh,
that's right. No, we talked about that on the show once, so you made a comment about it.
yeah. I failed third grade, Mama. Uh,
And Viva, where are you on the spectrum, ma'am?
I am 44. I'll be 45 in January.
Boo.
Boo.
I don't even know why I told you come on my show. You the youngin' of the group.
So what? I still got the aches and pains and all of that.
So here it is. Do you guys think that those weird aches and pains start at 35, or do they start once you turn that 39 to 40 transition?
I'm going to say it all depends on the type of job you might have. Because I'm going to say I probably started at like 34, 35.
Well, that's kind of low, don't you think?
Look, all my jobs has been standing jobs. Literally, all my jobs has been standing jobs.
And I've had standing jobs too, and I don't remember. Like I worked at the airport or airports for like several years, and then I waited tables, so I don't really remember.
What kind of floor was you on? Did you have carpet?
if she worked at the airport, there was no carpet.
There was no carpet at the airport. That's
Okay, that's
full
what I'm
blown
saying.
concrete.
I had concrete every last job I've had.
Okay, I mean, I might give you that. But here, Kevin, you have a job where you sit down, right?
Now I do,
Okay.
but I've had jobs where I stood, I sat, I ran, jumped in and out of vehicles. So I think for me, my deterioration started after 40. I mean, because I have other physical ailments, but that
Hmm.
didn't stop me from doing, whatever. I realized when I hit 40, I couldn't crouch down anymore, like fully crouch to the floor. Um,
You ain't got no Meganese.
nah, nah, nah. One day I fell and I just laid there. I was just,
Oh
Yes.
Lord Jesus.
I contemplated life, like how this happened.
Not
Um,
contemplating life, sir.
yeah, I mean, like I
Put
look
it
when
put it like this. It was around the holiday time.
What?
He destroyed a Christmas tree.
look.
Not the Christmas tree. Okay.
So I fell into the
Like
Christmas tree.
into the tree or
No, I fell into the tree.
oh Lord Jesus.
Um, could not get up like at all. Like my knees just would not. I couldn't put no pressure on my knees or nothing. And my kids, God bless them. They tried to get me up, and I was like, "Yo, just go ahead and call 911. Just go
Not
ahead and
now.
call 911 and get me up about this floor." And the fire
Hilarious.
department came. They looked at me like, "For real, bro?" I said, "Dude, I can't do it. Can't do it. Just I ain't." And this messed up part, I ain't had no shame either. I was like, "Look, I'm here. It is what it is. I'm here. Please understand why I'm here. I just need your help."
Hilarious. Like I feel like, like our warranty expires. Hey, sugar cookie. Um,
Hey, cuz.
I feel like there's a moment where the warranty expires, on us. Look at y'all. That's my mama right there. Hey, Jonna. Um,
Why?
My phone.
where the warranty just what?
No, I was
Oh,
asking him something.
What is it?
okay. I feel like the warranty like expires when we turn 40. So if your warranty has now expired, what was like the first like snap, crackle, and pop moment that you can remember?
Oh God. After 40,
Yeah.
um, it
Or
really
let's just cut a even space and say 35.
so um Jesus, where was I at when I was 35?
So what year was that, first of all?
You watch your face. Um
For me, that would have been 10 years ago. So
so right, so hold on. Even so
2015, a
so
year
10
too
years
old, 2 years
10
older than
years
me.
ago, hold on, 10 years ago, that means that we were just getting married.
Yeah, that was
So that was 15,
2015.
2015. Because we just celebrated 10 years. So yeah, it'd have been 2015. Damn, I was 35 when I married you. Shit. Uh Jesus. Uh actually my body was pretty good, even though with like dealing with my gout and stuff. My body was pretty good because I had an active physical job. No, I'm lying. That time I was at the call center. I had a desk job
But you
then.
was still moving around.
Yeah, I was more mobile than I am now. So I think my first crackle and pop moment was when I went to pick something up in my house, and my back was like, no, no. And when I stood up, I felt the lower parts of my vertebrae just, and I was like, that's not normal. That shouldn't happen. It was really one of those moments when you have a conversation with yourself, like, that's not supposed to happen, and your body like,
Hilarious.
mm-mm.
Hey, Charles.
What up, Charles?
So I guess for me, the first time I noticed it, like it was my knees. And I I hang around a lot of young people. And I have since I've been going to my church. Like it's been young people central, right? And I think the first time we did like I either went to like a dance, it was some kind of party or something that we were having where we had to dance. And I went to go do like a move and I heard my knees crack.
Ooh.
But what made it bad is the kids heard the knees crack too.
Ooh.
So then it just became like this whole big thing where, the kids make fun of the fact that your body makes extra noises. So, just random stuff. Very, very random. Uh let's talk about furniture. Like, do you buy furniture or look at furniture differently now that your body is in this snap crackle pop mode?
Yes.
So talk about it.
I don't want nothing low because it's going to take me a hard time to get up out the chair. Shoot. The chair that I sit in right now, I'm like, do I really want to get up? I gotta like, if I have to go to the bathroom, I'm like, okay, I'm getting up, I'm getting up, I'm getting up. And him over here, like, you said that about 3 times. I'm like, I know I did, but my knees can't take it right now. And he called, oh look, he can pick me up from work. He can pick me up from work. I'm getting in the truck. We get in front of our apartment. I'm getting out the truck. Come on, grandma. Come on, grandma. I'm like, leave me alone.
She walk like. Don't get me wrong. She have her good days. She do have her good days, but them days when she's like struggling and she like really trying to get up the steps. You know when you and I'm guilty of this too. Like when my knees hurt, it is one step at a time. Like least going down is one step at a time. For her, it's one step going down, one step going up. And I be like, "Come on, grandma, you can do it. Come on."
You ever do like and for anybody out there that watches this later, please forgive like the way I'm getting ready to say this. Do you ever like catch yourself doing the old people swing? Like when you have to get up from someplace that's
Rock
really
back and
low,
forth
like you just kind of rock like a
like
couple
this.
times, and
Like
then
I'm
all of
rocking
a
back
sudden, like
and
you
forth.
have to like
Yeah.
get up.
Yes. He do it too.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Only time I do it is if I've been sitting for a long time. So like after we do two fat guys podcast, and I've been sitting in the same position for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah,
What we did one show that was 3 hours
3
long.
hours. Yep.
Right. So yeah, I'm sitting here. I gotta rub the knees together a little bit, get the heat. The natural heat in the knees warmed up, and then I stand up. If I find myself, and as far as your furniture question go, if I look at furniture and go, my fat ass gonna sink if I sit in that. No, I'm not sitting on it because I'm not gonna be. And if I do get out of it, I'm gonna have to roll. Like, it's like that roll when you kind of like put the one hand on the floor and push yourself up.
Look,
Yeah.
look,
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 we
Brian.
talking about
Hey, hey, Brian.
shit that can push you up.
No,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm reading Brian's comment. Yeah.
I know.
Okay, shit.
Like this is
He,
nuts.
he
Like,
said, whenever I travel more than 15 miles per hour, my check engine light comes on.
no, look at wait a minute, but hold up. This is a good one too. Like
My,
Charles said, his old man grunt is in full effect.
See, so my old man grunt is in the morning when I get up because my whole body is stiff. Like no matter how I sleep, how comfortable I am, I wake up. It is. I'm sitting on the side of the bed contemplating life. Like why am I here? Like I know you love me, God, but you could have took me last night. Um,
Stop it.
And
and,
I be telling them the same thing. Don't say that.
and I get up and it's like, ugh, God. And then I got my grandpa walk in the morning because it's just like I can't move my legs, so I'm grandpa walking. That's just sliding the feet across the floor, just trying to get to the bathroom so I can get my life together.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So like kind of going off of that, like what's the weirdest like ache or pain that like you discovered? And I'll give you extra brownie points if it showed up while you were doing something like harmless, like sneezing or like going to scratch your back or something like that.
I'm thinking. Don't look at me. You
So
can say yours.
look, I'll go first, right? So so I think I was where was I? I might have been in Colorado. And I think it was. I was going to put up a Christmas decoration, and at the time, like I didn't have a tree, um, because I lived on the top floor of my apartment, and it was like 15 steps from the bottom to the top.
I'm reading Charles' comment. I'm sorry.
And I was like, I'm not carrying no tree up 15 steps. So I just wanted to like put decorations up in my apartment. And all I did was go, it was a hole from my living room into the kitchen where you had like the bar stools or whatever. All I did was go to reach up to put like a star up on that part of the wall. And I almost felt like my shoulder came out of the socket. Like
Whew.
a whole, like it sounded like somebody dropped like a pan when I went to go reach. And then I was like, yep, we won't be doing that.
Um, I was getting out of my car. This is before I got my truck. This is one of the reasons why I knew it was time for me to get a car. I mean a truck. Cause I went to get out of my car and my knees popped. And I mean it popped like crack. I was like, oh, oh God, no. Please God, no, not today, Lord, no. And I was like, I can't do it. Please don't kill me. And it was bad. It was really, really bad. Um, that was the time when I realized I was like, ugh, I was just getting out the car. So then, so then after that, I had to turn my body completely out of the car and then use like the door frame to push up so my knees would not pop.
Mm. It's just the knees. I feel like the knees is like the first thing.
No, it wasn't my knees was the first thing. The first thing that started popping on me was my clavicle bone. Like if I lay on my right,
So for people who
that's
don't know
your
what
collarbone. That's your collarbone.
that is.
So if I lay on my right side for more than 5 minutes, when I sit up, I literally have to pop it, and you will hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You will hear it pop. Um, she got me one day. I was in the living room, and she was in the bedroom, and I heard her knees and no, it was her knees popped, and I was like, "Damn!" And she was like, "Wait," and then she popped her ankles. I was like, "What was that?" And she was like, "That was my ankle."
Mm-hmm.
No,
And
go ahead, Viva.
this is, I've injured both of my ankles 2 different years. So that also helps the reason why my ankles crack as much as they do. One year, um, it was again holiday time. I don't know if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas. We're going over my grandparents' house, and he was. I cut his hair. He wanted to trim his beard and mustache. So you know them, uh, in case mirrors, them heavy duty mirrors.
Them old school mirrors that they used to sell at Montgomery Ward's with the dresser set.
Not Montgomery Wars. Come on, tell us how old you are, Kevin.
You right? Yeah, you know what Montgomery Ward's is too. You know,
Believe it or not, I bet you my grandparents got it from there. But my grandparents gave me that that mirror set. We was about to move anyway, so I did not put it up. So I grabbed one of those so he could trim his beard and mustache. I get ready to put it back. The other one falls on my ankle. We go out my grandparents' house. I get ready to sit down after serving the kids and Kevin. Sit down so I can eat. I went to flex my ankle. I could not. That's one year. A couple years later, the other ankle, just walking down the steps. My ankle was like, nope, you gonna collapse.
Not today.
You gonna just collapse. He looked at me like, how you do that? Because I was in the floor. I'm like,
Mm.
I don't know. So that's how my ankles messed up and they started cracking.
Can you put Charles' comment, his last comment, on the screen, please?
Wait a minute, hold up, because I gotta go back to this one.
Uh-oh.
This one right here, like
You gotta read them because I
this
can't
is
see it
part of
from
the reason
Okay,
y'all talk to me about how I do Instacart all the time. This is part of the reason why I do it
okay.
because I
So
don't have
hold on,
time for this.
hold on. Grandma can't see it. So she said, when it says it's Brian, it says when you got to lean on the shopping cart in the market for
For
relaxation.
relaxation and relief, like
I know. I just get the scooter, bro. What is you talking about?
ain't nobody
I
doing that.
I know. I get the scooter. I'm doing that. If I know I'm going to be in the market for more than 5 minutes, if it's not an in and out there, I'm getting that scooter because
No,
my knees is going to be like, mm-mm.
but yes, this comment right here, like parents didn't tell us jack.
So here's the problem with that. That's a lie. Because your parents did. They didn't tell you, but they showed you every day when they came home, grunting and suffering, and you walk in the house and the whole house smelled like Bengay and icy hot and Epsom salt. So you knew.
and
No, our parents talked to us about everything else. You talked to us about the birds and the bees. You talked to us about driving responsibly. You talked to us about drinking responsibly. You talked to us about being,
Never had none of those conversations with
productive
my birds.
citizens and all that other kind of stuff. You
I,
couldn't talk to me about what my body was going to do
I
after
never
40.
had any of those. All those conversations you just said, I never had those conversations with my parents. My birds and bees conversation was a brown paper bag full of
I remember that.
yeah, full of contraceptives. Okay, that was my birds and bees. My mother never told me not to drink. Because I guess she just figured I never would. And the one time I did get drunk, I learned my lesson. Like never again. Okay, haven't been drunk since I was 17 years old. Um, yeah, no. So aches and pains. I watched my parents go through aches and pains. I knew it was coming.
no, with me, my grandmother and my aunt did say get some con what them do
Compressions.
compression socks. And I said, no, I'll be good. I'll be good. What am I wearing now? The compression sleeves or the socks?
I wish the advice we got was take care of your body better. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm like. Our oldest, he sees it. He sees it, and he's in great shape. So like, I wish our parents just were like, no, 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 eat better, get up, get out, just take care of your body better. Stop eating all this black food. Just
Not all the black food, sir. No, but look, let's talk about food. Let's talk about that. Like all the things that you enjoyed eating in like your 20s and your 30s betray you when you get into your 40s. Like I I happen to love white milk. I enjoy white milk. It is a wonderful thing and I never had an issue with it. Even up to a couple of years ago, I did not have an issue with it. For some strange reason, once I turned 45, my body says, yeah, heifer, no.
why did we had to point out the fact that it's white milk? Why couldn't you just say milk? That's all I
Because
want.
that's what I call it.
You call it white.
It's always been white milk.
So do you call chocolate milk or black milk?
No, it's chocolate milk. Shut up.
Just asking a
Nobody
question.
said I had to be PC about my milk.
I mean, milk is already.
Strawberry milk, pink milk.
Milk's already PC. That's why it's called milk. Chocolate milk,
Bye.
strawberry milk,
Bye. Get off my show now. Get off.
oat milk.
Get off. And I love almond milk. Like
Hey,
I
yeah,
think almond milk is great, but
almond milk is the biggest scam in the world. Have you actually looked at how much? First of all, when I heard of almond milk, I was like, I ain't never seen an almond give milk before a day in my damn life.
it's
Okay,
water and almonds. That's
okay, that's
basically
one.
what almond milk is.
And that's one. And then two, did you see how much almonds actually go inside almond milk? It's like less than 1%. So
Yeah.
you getting ripped off. That's one. Two, you better off just drinking skim milk. If you want to drink something, if you want to drink
No,
white
no,
water,
no,
white flavored water, get skim milk. Okay.
no. So almond milk is not just flavored water, And skim milk, as well as 1% milk, tastes like somebody spit in it and just decided to froth it up. Like, it's gross, including lactate. I know people got to do it because folks are lactose intolerant and they still want to do the milk. But no, yes,
How am I in timeout,
yes,
Brian?
yes.
No, it's no thank you, Brian. Dude, how did pineapples betray you? How, bro? Oh, your tongue. Oh,
Ew.
that's crazy.
Remember, certain foods as you go get older betray. Cantaloupe betrays
It's
me.
not fair though.
As much as I love cantaloupe, I can't have it.
Like, nobody, no, skim milk should not even be like a thing on the shelf. Like, it's ridiculous. Full on, I agree, Charles. Blasphemy.
Look, I don't drink skim milk. I drink whole, as you say, whole white milk. Uh,
Why you had to do the Stewie WH
I
on
don't
it
know.
though?
Like, I'm in that mood to go white. Uh, I drink whole white milk now, and because we used to drink 2% because that's what she was like. It's better for the kids, and I was like, all right. But then I found out when I started seeing my endo doctor, and the endo doctor is a diabetic doctor for those who don't know. And when I found out I had type 2 diabetes and I started seeing her, they was like, no, you need whole milk. You
Yeah.
need you need whole milk, sir. And I was like, thank you, doctor. Can we get this in writing so I can take it home? Because she won't believe me. She'll think I'm lying. Just so I can have the red cat back in the house. And I think that's the other reason why my damn bones started deteriorating, because the vitamin D I was getting out of my whole milk got taken away from me.
Ask him how much whole milk he drink right now.
I don't drink a lot of whole milk now because I don't eat cereal like that no more.
And see, I love cereal.
But he still wants the whole milk.
Because I
I
still
got a,
drink the whole milk from time to time.
I got a whole box of Crunch Berries sitting on top of my microwave right now. Whatever. Say what you're gonna say.
I ain't say nothing. No, I can't do that.
It's the pause for me, Kevin.
No,
It's
because I
the
was waiting
pause.
for her to say something smart about me not eating my cereal.
Uh,
So I
About
will.
4, 5 months now.
Oh my Lord Jesus! I've gotten to the point now where I have to be in the mood to eat cereal. Like, I will buy cereal, but I think for some reason, like when I got over 40 something, like my brain, even though I get adult cereal like Honey Bunches of Oats and stuff like that,
Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran Crunch. Look, once you have Raisin Bran Crunch, you can't go back to Raisin Bran. That, I'm sorry. All right, it's something about them little nougats and clusters.
Special K.
No, I don't do Special K. Nah, that's nah. Nah, my son eats that though because it's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do Special K, and I think of Special K. I think of ketamine, but that's for another show.
You know what?
Uh, that's for another show.
Oh,
Um,
so is vitamin D. But we ain't going in.
Younger than dad.
so we got the Cosby Show on. Nah, I can't. Brian, you like a year behind me. What are you talking about, sir? You right there.
That's messed up, Charles.
I take vitamin D, pause, pills before I drink whole milk again. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Whole milk's the truth. It was the way God intended it to be. Okay?
So first of
Okay?
all, technically, people say that that's not true. They say we are the only species of people or the only species that drinks another species milk.
No,
So
no, that's not true.
somebody would
That's
like to
not true.
debate
That's
that.
not true because when a woman breastfeed, that child is having his own species milk. Now, at some point in time, it don't look right when you 13 years old and you still attached to your mother's nipple. It's
But there are
weird.
people who can't do breast milk.
Right. So that's why they got Similac and Inframil. And then
Hmm.
you graduate to cow teat. So
So on this same food route, let's talk about our metabolism.
I
Like,
have none. It's a
so
reason why
like
I have
in
a podcast.
metabolism
It's a reason why I
is
have a podcast called Two Fat Guys Podcast. It's no metabolism anymore. Like, no matter my fat just gets solid. It don't go away. It tones up.
but it's like your metabolism went on like permanent vacation when you turn 40.
Hmm.
So like even like I feel like even when I exercise, like my body just is like holding on to stuff for like dear life,
Right.
like not going away. So it's just crazy because I can think 10 years ago. Now, granted, I walked every day, several times a day, but even in doing like workout stuff, like it just don't life don't want your fat to move as quickly as it used to.
Right.
So, just not fun.
Now the one thing about metabolism is that I've learned from my son, is that you can restart it. You just have to become active. You have to move. You have to do stuff.
Mhm.
So it is possible for you to, uh, sounds crazy when you say it out loud, reactivate your metabolism. It's just being motivated. I think somewhere around 40, you just like, as long as I can just get up and go, it's gonna take me a minute. But I do
Mhm.
feel some kind of way when I see people like in their 60s, just like
Oh, I got a coworker like that.
I be wanting to punch some old people. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, why are you in better shape than me? And you are 2 whole decades older than me.
They at the mall.
No,
Right.
I have a coworker. She is 76 years old and she can walk a lot faster than I can.
Oh, shoot, look at the dude who used to be the. Now I'm getting ready to say my age too. The guy who used to have the juicer. What's his name? Jack LaLanne.
That dude ain't never looked real to me, yo. Like he just look he was like pre AI. He was like AI beta for the longest time. He just did not look real.
But that
Like
dude, he would. A whole lot of people bought them Jack LaLanne juicers because that man was like,
he had them niggas food. He had them people food. Like, yo, come on now, son. What are we doing here?
but that's what it was. It just was crazy. And then everyday task, like feel like Olympic events. Like ever have to think about like how you gonna tie your shoes.
I don't.
What you mean you don't?
They're pre-tied.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Slide my foot in. And then, oh, don't let it eventually come untied. I'd be mad.
And that's what I'm saying. So my my mom, if she's still on here, my mom will tell you my shoes come untied all the time. And I have to shout him out because he is the reason why my shoes are tied the way that they are now. Brian showed me like how to actually like lace my Nikes so that I don't have to like tie them really. Like you do the thing where the laces is on the outside or whatever. So
So just to let you know, Brian, pardon me, Brian, real talk, I do the same thing. All my Air Forces are pre-laced to the point where they come up, it's just the tips hanging on the outside. And if I
yeah,
need to tighten up my shoes, I can still do that. I don't know. It's probably been about 7 years since I tied a shoe. Like dead ass. And I know people are gonna go back and go, yo, that's crazy. That's lazy. No, sir. That's because my back hurts when I bend over. And I'm at the point in my life, if I bend over, I have a time limit of me bending over and holding my breath because I got a gut. I got a stomach. So when you old and fat, it's just the odds are not in your favor.
bro, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
I should not have to go the time
You
my
have,
damn shoe.
you have to think about whether or not you want to wear those particular shoes.
And then the whole time you feel oxygen leaving your brain because now you're starting to become lightheaded. And when you start to see hypoxia, that's when you start seeing spots in your eyes. You holding your breath too long. You about to pass out. Just quit. Come back up. Try it again later. I'm telling you. Brian said he had an asthma attack tying his shoes.
What? Really?
Look,
I can't.
look. Damn, bro.
I can't.
I ain't never had no asthma attack, but I definitely had a hard time trying to get my breath back. It's like you sit. That was the day I decided I'm never tying a shoe again. I'm never tying my shoes again, and I learned how to lace my shoes up that way. Like,
But
nope.
but think about this. Like you remember like going to an amusement park, right? And spending all day at the amusement park and just coming home and being tired because you did everything, rode all the roller coasters, went all in the swimming pool, and you would go to sleep and wake up and everything would be good. Try doing that now.
First of all, I can't even go to an amusement park, and because the thought of walking makes me tired. Just like just walking, I'm like, do they rent scooters at these amusement parks? I might have to get one. And I know it's gonna be rides I can't get on because when they put the bar over, it's not gonna lock 3 times. So I just like I'm not going to an amusement park just to be walking around. Like no, I want to get on rides. I want to almost give myself a heart attack, but I can't do that because it won't go click click click. It'll go click and
but
maybe a half a click.
but sleep used to fix all of that.
It did.
And now you
It
go to
don't.
sleep and you randomly are waking up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning wondering why. I never got a Charlie horse while I was sleeping until after I turned 40.
Oh no, I called Charlie horses in my sleep when I was a teenager, and that's because I was just like super dumb active and didn't believe in this one word, stretching. So, so I and then I wasn't hydrating either back then. So I catch a Charlie horse and screaming bloody murder, and my father got to come run in my room, telling me to stop screaming like a little bi, and try to straighten my leg out, and so my calf muscle can loosen up.
But it's just random. It's like, what am I doing in my sleep that I wake up at 3 a.m. and my back hurts? Like, who am I fighting? Or like Mortal Kombat kickboxing in my sleep for me to be dealing with these kind of aches and pains this early in the morning?
And you start blaming your mattress.
Like the mattress did anything. And see, I can't blame mine. My mattress ain't even a year old yet.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. Like you start looking at your mattress like you supposed to be orthopedic.
Like, how dare you?
Right. You supposed to take care of me. Like, you know what? I'm getting the sleep numbers.
Yes, Charles, absolutely. Like 2 to 3 days.
Honestly, I don't even know what my baseline is anymore.
What you
I
mean?
I don't. I don't know what my non-pain days are because I've gotten so used to just working and being busy in pain. Like she always makes see. I always say I move 7 days a week because I do. Between me running back and forth, taking her back and forth to work the days I got to, church, and then just my job 5 days a week, and the podcast on Saturdays. It's like when I sleep, it's literally at the end of the day. If I get an old man nap in the middle of the day, it's because I have absolutely nothing to do, which is rare. So I don't even know what my baseline is anymore because I'm just constantly moving. So that's why I'm looking forward to this trip in October because maybe I can get back to my baseline, come back, and be like, all right, I know what it feels like. Then you know. But as of right now, I don't know. Do you know? I'm asking because your body different. Do you know what your baseline is? No.
Like right now, you see me keep on moving because my left leg was like it's trying to lock up on me.
Yo, Brian, you dumb, yo.
No, look at Courtney was like, you turn 40, like you wake up, go to the bathroom when you were a kid. You turn 40, you wake up like 2 or 3 times to go to the bathroom. And you gotta cut yourself off from drinking stuff at a certain time so that it
So,
don't happen.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. Like I don't wake up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. I don't. I don't. If I do, it's probably close to the time of me about to get up anyway. So yeah, but that never doesn't happen to me. And Brian, I know, bro, I'm joking you, but I've been there. Like I woke up and my neck, my back, like how did I wake up paralyzed? Like it's
He wants to blame me at times, and I want to blame him at times. That's not fair.
But mm,
Go
like
on, put your words together.
I'm like I don't even know like how to phrase it, but it's just like sleep is supposed to be the one thing that like it's supposed to just recharge your battery. Unlike you, Kevin, I have not learned how to sleep in the middle of the day like old people naps. I still have not
No, no,
learned
it's
how to
not
do that.
something
Like
that I've learned. It was just something that I inherited just because I was over 40. It was just one day I was just minding my business. I had nothing to do. I'm home in my little chair with my feet up on the ottoman, and the kids come home and they was like, "We thought you were dead. We have never seen you sleep down hard before. We thought you were dead." And the only reason we knew you was alive because you started snoring. So
mm-mm.
so when I get a time when I can just go, I'm just gonna lay here and do nothing. I take that opportunity.
Like I can't. I still haven't. I guess I have not stepped fully into my auntie role yet because I could be doing absolutely nothing, wrapped up like a pig in a blanket, and I still am not sleep in the middle of the day. Now, if I'm sick, then yes. Like when I had COVID last week, I would sleep all through the middle of the day. But on a regular Saturday,
That's
when I
because
don't
your
have
immune
nothing
system
to
was
do,
shutting your ass down.
huh?
Your immune system was shutting you down. It was like, no, you need
Yeah.
sleep. You need
Like
sleep.
my immune system was like, Heifer, you really are going to lay down.
But
Like contrary to what you think, lay down.
you realize though, and maybe you can co-sign with this too, Key. You realize when you over 40, when you get sick, that's the only time you actually sleep.
Yep.
Mm,
Like seriously sleep.
I don't
Why
know.
is that?
Because I had a rough time with COVID. Like
Well,
I
it
was
was COVID. Like it's COVID. You're supposed to have a rough time. If you'd been like, yo, my COVID was smooth, I'd have hated you. Cause just off of GP, because I still hate my son, our middle son, because the whole house had COVID. He was the only one asymptomatic. How you COVID positive and living the best life and living your best life?
I was the
yeah.
last one to get it.
I wish I could do that. Like what Brian said, if he sit too long, like it's a wrap. That don't work for me. And I have friends who are older, like in their 50s and 60s, like a church, a Sunday morning, they sit down after church and it's a wrap. Like they are out like a light.
Because they had enough energy just to get the Holy Spirit through. And then he's like, I'm done. I'm going.
My battery is over. And you get old person nods.
My father, God rest his soul, was a creature of habit. And my father, when he had to retire early due to disability, this man would get up every morning, go downstairs, fix himself a cup of coffee, turn the morning news on, sit down in his chair, and go back to sleep. I'm like, yo, why didn't you just keep your ass in bed? I don't understand. And then I got older, minus the coffee. I would get up, get her to work, come back home, sit down, let me watch some TV, and mind my business. And next thing I know, and I couldn't tell my father I understood because he was long gone. But I understand now. It's just something that happens for no apparent reason.
Mm.
And church naps, you know what? I didn't take naps at the church, and I still don't. I think that's weird. I would take naps in church. I don't do it now.
Wow.
I don't do it now. I don't do it now.
You can't do it
You
now.
can't do it now,
No,
sir.
I can't. I can't. But still, I mean, still, I just, yeah, nah, nap. Church naps was real though.
Yeah, I must need to learn the levels of napping because like I just that napping in the middle of the day just don't work for me. Like at all.
I used to like napping in my truck or in my car. If I
Charles
had to
said
wait,
to get to take a nap is life.
if I had right, Charles, exactly. If I had to wait for somebody for an extended long period of time in my car, I'm throwing my seat back, going to sleep.
Yeah,
I
no.
could nap in my car.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going. It depends on where we at. I'm not going deep sleep though.
He has.
I gotta look around
He has.
because if I'm sitting in my dom and waiting on her, I know it's gonna be like a 45 to an
Yeah, I
hour.
don't know if Mondawmin would be the place to take a nap
Oh
inside.
no, I don't go fully out. I know what I know how to park my vehicle, so I'm in a particular position and I'm looking around. Don't I mean I'm from West Side, so I'm looking around. Just pop my head up. Okay.
Hilarious. So, what would be the if you could rebrand? Let's say that if you could rebrand one of your like body parts or body things like that have happened after 40, like what would it be called? So like one of the girls at my job, I asked her this question and she said instead of her hair being gray, she would have sparkle threads.
Oh my God, that is such a girl thing to say.
Yeah, it
Um,
is, but
such honestly, I wouldn't get rid of my grays. Um, the reason I wouldn't get rid of my grays is because it is special to me because the stuff that I did and how I used to live, and the fact that at the 2020 when I had my surgery, I'm
mm,
here to have grays. So I appreciate the grays. I used to think gray was a symbolism for like wisdom and intelligence. It's not. It's just that it's a symbolism. It symbolizes survival.
mm.
And I think about the people who we used to went to school with or grew up with, and they'll never have the ability to have gray hair. So I appreciate my grays.
First of
But
all, Courtney, where are you getting a newspaper from?
oh, they still sell newspapers. Trust me,
Yeah,
they do.
they still have them.
Um, well, Brian, you were different. You were different, bro. Like,
No,
no, Brian had black hair with a great
Yeah, when we were in high
right here,
school, yeah,
right here. When
he
he was
did have gray
like,
hair.
like, yeah, it was just right here. So when the rest of it, so that's why one day you heard me say, "Oh, the rest of your hair caught up." That's what I was talking about. Like when he actually started to turn gray, he just had a gray patch. Don't know what happened. We always felt like that his father escaped the shower on one morning with a belt, and that part of his hair just turned gray.
That's
but
terrible.
I can't be mad at you because I had gray. Like I had little sparkles of gray in the middle of my head.
No, he had a great patch.
No, but I had gray hair since I was probably about 15.
Okay, that's a couple strands. My man, even when he cut his hair, it was still gray. Like it was gray. Brian was the only person in school that probably didn't get caught if he walked into a liquor store because he had gray hair. I'm just saying.
I mean,
not
you
saying,
still look young
not
though.
saying Brian, not saying that he bought liquor underage. I'm not saying that. I don't know, but I would hope he didn't. Um, yeah, like if I had to replace a body part or rebrand it would probably be my knees. Like, just give me some bionic knees, just so I can kneel and crouch down, you know, and do squats again. That's really it. I just want to be able to kneel down on the floor and know that I can get back up without my kneecap shattering.
Yeah, I probably would be with you on that. Like
I
I
think
would,
all of us would probably be with that. Our knees. See, like I said, my daggone left knee right now is hurting.
Lord Brian, stop it. Not it
Listen,
turn
I tried
brown.
to dye it. When did you try to dye your hair, bro? Oh, I missed that
Yeah,
era.
I missed that too. So, um,
Oh, Nelly.
so here's another question. If your body had a customer service hotline after 40, like what would be your whole music? And what would be your automated message?
I'm thinking.
You
Like
do a lot of thinking.
Look,
what would be your
Um,
whole
I'm
music?
thinking.
oh my god, my automated message.
Yeah.
Well, if it would be my body call or what?
Um,
I don't know. My body goes.
Oh wow! I wish you to ask. This is the one time I wish you to send the questions out early because I'd have had to look that one up.
Okay.
Uh, but automated, I guess the automated message would be, if somebody's called, thank you for calling Kevin's body. He is in tremendous pain right now. He has taken an Advil, a Tylenol, and an ibuprofen and has no relief. He is trying to sleep this off, but there's no prevail. So you'd be better off calling him tomorrow morning when he is fully conscious and he is not high. Thank you. Or like, thank you for calling Kevin. Please hold while we
Oh,
connect your bones.
oh,
Her knee just popped.
oh,
Literally, it just popped.
oh,
Like she moved
oh,
and it popped. Only thing she did was straighten her leg out and it popped. See,
oh,
that's real. Like, so her, I think hers would be, thank you for calling Viva. I'm in pain. Bitch, bye. Uh,
No, mine definitely would be like the Jay Uso like yeet situation.
that's
Like
too
you
much
would
energy.
no. Not like his entrance, but like when he be doing his promos and he be like four letters, one word, hurt.
Pain.
Thank you for calling Crystal's body. She is hurting right now. Please leave your name and a brief message. And if she recovers, she'll be able to call you back later. Have a
no,
good day. Like that would be like my automated message.
no. You should have seen. I love my cousin, lovely. I love her dearly. But you should have seen Courtney this past Sunday in church. She in the back, she in the back of the church trying to sit up. She couldn't. I said, "You
That's
want?"
not fair.
She gonna comment anyway.
That's not fair. Shorty was in like legit.
I know she was in pain. I know. I literally know. But the only reason why she stayed in the back with me is so no one would come to her. So I gave her some more medicine.
Thank you for calling Brian. He's falling and he can't get up.
I gave her more medicine. Remind you, she had already taken some at 3 o'clock that morning, and she was already at the max at 3 o'clock from the medicine she was taking.
I feel
And
like
she
medicine
needed more.
doesn't work as fast as it used to.
So here's the thing, right? For me, it's a tolerance level. So, like, if you give me Tylenol back in body, it'll work for a while. But then after that, I think like she had given it to me like 4 or 5 times. Around the fifth time, my body was like, "No, this is that's not working no more." Um, like I need I need the stuff that the doctor has to write on a piece of paper that you have to get from a
The
pharmacy.
prescription level, yes.
That's what I need. Um, because when I had some leftover oxycodone, I was having like really low dose oxycodone, and I was having some really bad back pain. I couldn't sleep. Pardon me. I took that. I took one pill and went to sleep. Now, I also kept in mind I can't do this every night because then my body would become dependent on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like I need to figure something out. And um, yeah, it's this is not cool. It's not cool when you just try to sleep and your body. And it's funny because now my back is so bad. When I lay down at night, I literally have to calm myself down to relax my back because it's always tense now.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, once I do that, I can relax, I can go to sleep. But somewhere in the middle of the night, when I get up, it is completely stiff again. And that's when I'm doing my old man slide to the bathroom.
I got 4 pillows.
One word.
Yes, I got 4 pillows. And sometimes they don't even work. I'm like,
She got 4 pillows. She got 3 pillows for her head, and then the fourth pillow is like on the side of her
Mm-hmm.
body, and just halfway. The whole pillow is halfway underneath her back. It's not completely, but it's halfway underneath the back. And I just be like, and she gets up before me, and every morning she's up, and I just hear her. It is so, and I be like, I don't say nothing, but I hear her grunting. I hear the silent moans, and she's going to. She's like,
I'm still
mm.
in pain.
This is funny, Courtney. You have reached Courtney's back. It is out of service right now, and
That's what
we're
she
not
was
sure
saying.
when it will be back in service. We will keep you posted with updates.
That's what she was saying. Literally.
Hey, Jenny, welcome to the party.
That's
Uh,
literally what she was saying last Sunday.
Hilarious.
Look, it be like that sometimes when you just like you can't do it. Your body's like, no, no. But it's crazy because we and it makes me mad because I be wanting to punch my
You want to punch yourself?
no my kids, like one of my kids. I just be wanting to punch them in the face because it's like, dude, you complaining about how you got this pain. Like, I don't want to go to work. I'm hurting, Negro. I still gotta go to work.
Right.
All right. If look, I got FMLA, and because I got all my benefit time wrapped up in October for this trip, I think I called out what 3 times this entire year. Okay, I be going to
Right.
work beat up. All right, I have FMLA just so I can take a day, like you know what, I can't do it.
Even coming back from Cancun, like I was in the pool every day, like every single day, several hours a day. Hence why when I was on the Two Fat Guys podcast last week, my tan was still tanning. Okay. Even coming back from that, even taking the day off after that, like my body still took like 2 more days to like recover. And that was vacation. I wasn't doing no whole lot of walking. We was out in the heat though.
You know what? I agree. See, look, Jenny, right there when she said not 40 yet. But I'm hurting in places I didn't know existed. So here's crazy, right? I didn't know that you can pull a muscle in your underarm. Okay, I was 38 years old. Somehow I pulled a muscle in my underarm. Didn't even know that was possible.
How in the world? How, Sway?
Said he didn't know.
I didn't know. Like, she's like, what is wrong with you? I said, I don't know. I think I'm just muscle or something. And I went to urgent care, and the doctor went like this, and she went under my arm, and she was like, oh, I was saying she did that. First of all, I don't like women doctors because y'all always find ways to make a man hurt, and I be wanting to hit y'all. And I don't hit women. But women, and I have nothing but women doctors, which is crazy. But she almost made me hit her when she hit the little muscle thing. And I think she knew it because she jumped back. And that's like the second woman doctor that did something and thought I was going to hit her, and she jumped back. I feel
Oh
like they,
my God.
I feel like they might have been hit before because they did that, and it's out of reflex. They're like, no, um, you're not going to hit me. But she was like, yeah, you pulled some type of, I forgot the name of it, but it's whatever muscle that's in your underarm that's connected to your shoulder and all this other crap. And she was like, yeah, you pulled that. How? All I did was just raise my hand. I just was just raising my hand. Like how? So yeah,
No, this the comment from me right here. This is the comment. A Charlie horse while having adult time.
yeah, that's happened. That's happened. That has happened.
Apparently, Charles shares your sentiment because he said he got stories too.
Yeah, look, and the crazy part is, as a man, we don't stop. We don't. We it's because in our brain is like, because no, and Charles and Brian's going to co-sign because this about to be a little after dark. If we wearing it out and we know we wearing it out, we can't stop for no damn Charlie horse. We can't. We can't because especially if we know that we got y'all there and you right there, you peaking, the damn Charlie horse is gonna be motivation to keep going. Cause that means I put work in. Like you got me working so hard, I cramped up, I got dehydrated in
Sir,
the midst of this, and my leg is like, nah, bro, we gotta quit. And the third leg is like, no, your upper leg and your third leg is like, keep going, keep going. We go
I
use
can't.
the good leg, brace off the good leg. It's
I can't. I can't. Your muscle is literally like going like
right,
this.
there you go, Brian. There's no
Okay.
stopping. Got to see it through. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm done. I'm done. Thank you guys for joining us this evening.
You can't. It can't. What they
I
say?
can't.
What my
I
man say in
can't.
Rocky 3? What he say in Rocky 3? It ain't no turning back. It ain't no turning back.
Boy,
I cannot. I cannot.
I'm telling you, yeah.
That's gonna be a top. That's we gonna have to add that topic to the After Dark show because yeah
All right, I'm sorry.
pickle, yes, pickle juice and mustard, sir.
I
Keep
can't
the
do pickle
package
juice.
in
I
the
mean, I can't
drawer.
do mustard. I can't do mustard, but I do pickle juice, y'all. She does the mustard. She's like, take a tablespoon. I'm like,
I'll do both.
I was like,
Not together, but I will
that's
do both.
crazy. You do
What?
both together.
I mean, but I put pickles and mustard on my sandwich, so
Yeah, but it's pickle and
No, the
it's
juice.
like
I
Literally just
know.
the
I
juice.
get it.
even when you put pickles and mustard on your sandwich, it's still not like 100% pickle juice. It's still being absorbed by the bread or this other stuff. It's just like you taking a pickle, you taking mustard and pickle juice and dumping the mustard in the pickle, stirring it up, and then drinking it. Like,
That would be me. That
No,
would be Chris.
wow,
That
that's
would be
crackhead
me.
behavior. That is
no.
crackhead behavior.
This is the thing. This is the thing.
That would be
I
me.
I told one of my coworkers, go get some mustard packs. They was like, why?
Yes.
They was saying they was cramping in their legs. I said, go get some mustard packs. They was like, I can't walk. I was like, give me a minute. I went over to the deli, grabbed a whole lot. I said, I started opening it. I said, here, take it. Here. They was like, why? Just take it. Here, take it. Here. They took it. They was like, really? It's gone? I was like, yeah. My grandparents taught me that.
Mm, mm, mm. But keeping it by the bed, that's diabolical right there.
Yeah, I'm
My
not.
mother-in-law used to do that.
That's crazy.
Well, my mother was built different.
Yeah, yeah. You be hitting a reset button with that. Like
Yeah,
that's craziness.
yeah,
Crazy as
no, yeah. Nah. Charlie horse don't stop. You don't. Charlie horse don't stop nothing.
Charlie. One Charlie horse don't stop no show.
No, mm-mm. You know it's jacked up. I called a Charlie horse in my foot driving, and it was, and I was on 695 when it happened. My
That
whole left foot started cramping, and I was like, "You some bitch. You some bitch." I was like, "This is not how I die today. This is not how I die today."
hilarious. Well, for all of those folks that are out there that watch the show, that are under let's just say 35. This is what you have to look forward to. So please take care of yourselves. Please eat balanced. Please stay hydrated. Do all of those things so that it takes your body a little longer. Some things you just gonna have to deal with because it's just your body says they've had enough. But
And
try to prolong it as much as you can.
I'm just glad that this little stupid video that I did a month or so ago prompted this podcast. It was just, and I was just bored when I did that video, but I know you laughed so hard at
Because
it
it was funny to me. Like, and
because
then my brain just started going like, it
look,
really is a point where your body just says, "All right, yo, this we on the coming down slope now." Like,
but it's so much more than just snap, crackle, and pop. It's memory games, like
yes,
like how you get up and say, "I gotta go get something," and then you go to get it, and then you get to the room like, "Why am I in here?"
Bro,
I
let me
can't.
tell you the number of times. So I posted this when I was sick, but it happens when I'm not sick. Like I literally went to go to take aspirin because I had a migraine, and I went into the bathroom and cut the shower on. Came back out of the bathroom, did not get said aspirin, got back in the bed and went to sleep for 10 minutes. And then when I woke up, I swore somebody was in my house.
I told him what I was born, and he said that I know. I think you meant to say when I was born, and he said that I. No, so like it's the memory game, it's the body game. I think the worst part for me is the memory, because I used to have really good. She'll tell you, I used to have really good memory. Now my memory is trash. Like one day, I'm looking for my glasses.
They on your head.
They was on my face.
Oh Lord
the
Jesus.
whole time. I'm like, yo,
We
Wes,
all do it. I've been on the phone and looking for my phone.
yeah, Trey.
Yeah, I've done that where I've had the phone in my hand and I'm just like, where the heck did I put my phone? Dummy, it's right here.
Hmm.
No, but the see, like, it's no excuse. I can't even make an excuse for that because I can't see without my glasses, and I'm looking with good vision. And then my brain went, "You're wearing them."
Well, I've fallen asleep in my glasses and then wake up and it's just like, okay, where did I put my glasses? And I get out of the bed and start looking for them. And
Not
it's not until
realizing
I
you can
walk
see.
past a mirror that I realize that they're on my face.
I don't know. Why is it daily occurrence for me to walk in the kitchen, pause, and like, yeah. Jenny, I'm with you. I'm so with you.
Yep. Why are we in here?
Like, it's I don't know, but I'm grateful to God that I'm here.
Yes.
I am. I'm grateful to God that I'm here because I used to pick on my parents so much, and now my kids pick on me, and it's like when like when my middle son, our middle son turned 21, our oldest son who was 25 is like, y'all getting old. And I'm like, Negro, you getting old too.
Well,
He's like, nope, nope, nope. Like, nope, no, you are. You are. Um, but she'll tell you that it's it's stuff that we learn from and you it's growing pains,
yeah.
unfortunately.
And I used to make fun of my mother. Like I used to call us like, oh, you are a walking barometer. Cause like my mother be like, oh, my knees hurt. It's getting ready to rain.
See, that's that old that's like that's down south.
Yes. But
Like,
now I go through it myself sometimes. Like I'll be like, oh ma, I have such a headache. And she's like, yep, the barometric pressure changing. I got a headache too. Like I didn't ask my body to become a barometer. Like that's not what I want to do. Yes. That's an old people phrase right there. Keep living.
so can we go to Brian real quick?
Which one?
His last one.
This
Yeah,
one?
that. It said I had a conversation. I had a conversation with people in mid con and forget I said mid in mid sentence. Dude, you might want to go see a doctor for that. You should not be in mid sentence and just go. You
Don't
know,
do
I
that.
was going to the store and we was going.
What was I talking about?
You was going to the store to get. Yeah, but what was he going to get from? Yeah, you might want to go see a doctor.
But
No,
we all had that because
I've never lost a train of thought.
Look, corroboration by the other Mr. Johnston right
for
here.
the simple fact of I say something and you be like, oh, let me finish saying this.
Yeah, because I be in my train of thought, and then if I get interrupted while I'm in the train, it's just like when you knock a train off the track, it derails, it gets lost. You can't put it back on the track once it derails. It takes a lot to put a train back.
You got to regroup to try to figure out
Right,
where your thought was going.
and
But
just go ahead.
I've done that. Like I'll go in the kitchen and be trying to get ready to make something, and then can't remember what I was trying to make, and I have to stand there and look at stuff and be like, "What was I doing?"
Mr. Anthony Johnston, you are not that far behind us.
Yeah, sir. Like, don't do that. Don't come on here being disrespectful, sir.
See, Brian, y'all might be uncles and aunties, but according to my age, I'm an OG. I'm outside the I graduated the OG.
So for everybody that's on here, who is the youngest?
uh Anthony's the youngest between
I,
Anthony and Brian.
I think Jenny might be the youngest
Right.
because I actually don't know how old Anthony is.
And he probably ain't gonna say nothing now. Unless his brother snitch on him.
Yeah, but I think Jenny might actually be the youngest.
Yeah, I'm
So
definitely the oldest on here. I know that for a fact.
yeah, you are. I mean, there's no getting around that.
You know what? You ain't had the cosign so fast,
I was
man.
going to co-sign.
That's,
Look,
that's because you married to me, so I expect you to cosign. She ain't got a cosign.
okay, Anthony,
43.
you're older than I thought you were.
No, I paid him to be around 43, 44. Just because of Brian, because of the year, like how they came out behind each other in school.
I can call you out if I want to. Um,
Mr. Silverman himself.
Hilarious. so so one parting thought. Look. Okay.
You a whole gun, Brian.
Brian's older than me though.
And so is Courtney. Y'all both guns.
What you mean guns?
44,
Oh, I
45
got you.
caliber. Okay, there you go. Come on.
It took. Wait a minute, sir.
What?
Look, Charles
How
said
old am I?
43, I think.
I understand how old your ass is. I know. Y'all a year apart.
I
You know,
told you, Jenny, you are. Think I was playing? No, you really are the youngest heifer. Um, parting thought: if you could tell your 25-year-old self,
oh,
yeah, because I'm like, go back 20 years. If you could tell your 20 whatever year old self what to do differently to be better at your current age, what would you tell yourself?
Keep walking.
Okay.
Keep walking.
Jenny,
um,
don't be disrespectful.
I think I would tell my 25-year-old self, one, stay healthy, eat right, be smarter. Just be smarter in the way you treat your body.
Hmm.
Quit smoking way early, and don't marry your first wife.
We talk. Don't we're not going there, Kevin. That's a
No,
different.
look, that's part of my aches and pains. God damn it, uh,
Charles.
that's part of my aches and pains. Now I'm with you.
Hilarious.
No. All jokes aside, I definitely would tell. It's always that scenario. If I could, would I? Or if I knew then what I know now, it's definitely always going to play out in that. And it's just like so. Yeah, I would definitely. I'm still going to eat my chicken boxes, but I'm just going to be moderate with it. I will drink more water. Um, and just and quit smoking much earlier.
Okay. Take better care of yourself.
Yeah, basically take better care of myself and all because when I was 25, I only had biologically one child at that time.
Okay.
Could have just said you just had one child.
Everybody, everybody only had say no. We had three.
I know, because you could have said just one child.
Yeah, I only had one child. So when I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, one of my best friends, I call my sister, we walked everywhere. And I think that's the reason why my knees were good at that time. Now,
Okay.
nah, they just crap. Like he said earlier, not that long ago, he heard my knee crack.
And it was loud too. It was like a gunshot. Just it's like a 25 going
Because
off.
that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for it to crack. Because I told you it was hurting.
I think for me, I probably would tell myself to stretch more and like stay active. 'Cause I used to do a lot of like aerobics and stuff when I was in my 20s. Um, but we didn't do the stretchy stuff. And I think I would have benefited from some yoga and stuff. Uh,
Ooh, damn.
yeah.
Like I said, I've never had the pleasure of that. But I've heard people like meniscus and ACL tears are like the worst. Like the surgery is not the problem; it's the rehab.
Mm.
That's strenuous. So yeah,
All right. Well, this was good. This was fun. I just want to thank you guys for being a part of the show this evening and sharing the stories and laughing along with me at all of the horrors that we go through with our 40-plus-year-old selves. Uh, Hopefully 50 won't be this bad. Hopefully,
Prayer,
50 can't be this bad.
prayer.
I'll let y'all know when I get there.
Yeah, you will be the first.
I will be the first, Lord willing.
You will be the first. So, but as always, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the show. I appreciate the fact that even though this was supposed to be way back in May, that when I decided to go back to doing it, that you guys answered the call. So thank you very much.
Oh, that's our pleasure.
No
Mhm.
problem.
For all of our viewers, Kev, what's going on with the well, you done had a whole lot of stuff happen this week and next week. So talk about all of the wonderful things that have happened with your music publishing and what's going on with the Two Fat Guys podcast this weekend.
All right, so thank you first of all for having us back on here. You know, it's always a pleasure. So you put the call out. If we can answer, we will. Um, One Mind Entertainment, which is a housing company for One Mind Production, which is my music side. We have released two things in music this week. We released a song this past Monday called "I'm Sorry," which is performed by one of the artists I work with by the name of Rose Simmons, but was written by Courtney Sugar Cookie Donaldson
Woo!
herself. She wrote that song. It was a poem and we converted it to a song. So you can go find Rose Simmons or look for "I'm Sorry" by One Mind Entertainment or under my name, which is actually Kevin Crazy Krayze Gross Gross on all the major streaming platforms: YouTube Music, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, so forth and so on. We dropped the day I dropped the Collabs Volume 2 today, and which is also still on all those same streaming platforms. This is a collaboration album of Volume 2 of collaborations from some of the most finest local artists from Baltimore who are just trying to get their name out there. And we have some return hitters from the first one. We have Corey Anders back, who gave us Lazy Days. We have Raheem Anderson back with a nice R&B song called Refamiliar. Um, Rose Simmons is also back on this album with I Can't Let Go. And we have some new artists on there. So definitely go check it out. It is called The Collapse, KHALABS Volume 2, under my name. It is on all major streaming platforms. And next Friday, my boy Raheem Anderson debut album Endlessly Yours is dropping. Raheem Anderson Endlessly Yours is dropping. It will be available for pre-sale and pre-save this Monday. So if you have Apple Music, look up Raheem Anderson and you can pre-order or pre-save it. Spotify, same thing, Raheem Anderson, and you can pre-save it. So when it drops or when it releases, you will automatically have it. It will let you know, hey, you have new music to listen to on these major platforms. So definitely thank y'all for the love and support. Last time I checked, Collabs had already had almost 1,000 streams,
All
uh,
right.
which is phenomenal, which is very, very phenomenal. So thank everybody who's been listening and sharing the album. Tomorrow, Two Fat Guys, we are back with our podcast at 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook on the Two Fat Guys podcast. Yes, Two Fat Guys podcast. We were going to do another show, but we decided to pivot because there's so many things going on in the world of WWE as of late with this $39.99 ESPN crap.
Jesus.
So we decided that we're going to discuss that and everything else that is going on in the world of WWE as far as financing and what it means for the customer, the consumer, and the fans, and not just the TV, but the PLE prices and television show prices and so forth and so on. So we're going to be digging into that. We're going to still bring all the shenanigans. Miss Chris will be joining us tomorrow also for this conversation.
I'll
Um,
be in the background.
and Sugar Cookie, Courtney Donaldson will be joining us also for this conversation. So it's going to be a nice little round table.
Great.
You okay?
My knee
Oh,
again.
sorry. She over here popping again. I'm about to start calling her reruns. She over here popping again. So yeah, definitely tune in tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Two Fat Guys podcast. We are looking forward to this discussion. Because somebody said y'all really don't have serious discussions, so this is about as serious as we're gonna get. But
Yep,
there's still gonna be shenanigans involved, so don't ever
absolutely
get it twisted. Shenanigans first, always.
hilarious.
So yeah, me and Danny looking forward to this conversation. Shout out to my tag team partner in this and all this that we do for Two Fat Guys, and just thank y'all for the support and coming to hang out with us. And because without y'all, Two Fat Guys wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So we appreciate you.
Absolutely. Well, guys, just mark your calendars for November 14th, 9 p.m. will be the final show for season 2 of Coffee and Tea. And just like last year, we will do another After Dark show. So I have 2 new guests coming on who have agreed to it, and then we'll bring some returning guests back. So it's going to be a really good conversation. So market calendars, November 14th, 9 p.m. And then we'll have a couple more shows between now and then to round out the season. So, as always, thank you so much.
Shit's about to get spicy.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. Talk about all of these aches and pains. Have a great night and a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next time.